To your point, yes, we are a certified public accounting firm. And when you start talking to people about accounting, their eyes usually start glazing over and they start thinking about debits and credits and tax. And certainly we do all of that work. We are full service, so we do tax work, individual tax work, as well as corporate work.
Mm-hmm.
We do audit work, attest work, reviews, compilations, financial statement audits. But we're really trying to be that trusted advisor to our clients. And so really, we're trying to help them grow and become more profitable. And I think that's where I come in as Director of Consulting Services. Just more specifically about my services. So I'm a certified valuation analyst. So I do business valuations for a number of different reasons. If you're a business owner and you're looking to gift some of your business to somebody, you need a business valuation. If you're looking to sell your business, you may need a business valuation. Lots of times it's good just to have a business valuation to know, is the value of my business increasing over time? So somebody may say, I'm not really looking to sell my business until 4 or 5 years. Why don't we do an initial benchmark valuation so we can kind of see where we are and kind of see how our business increases over time? We also do litigation support. So unfortunately, sometimes we do have business owners, or we get referred into situations where there may be shareholder disputes. And so we do expert testimony work, litigation support work, and business consulting work.
Yeah, that's a lot of service, and you're on the inside. So with people that are doing accounting services for you, a logical progression or segue into the consulting services that you're offering as well, I'm sure.
The other thing I think that's unique, there's really no other accounting firm in Atlanta that does this. I mentioned that we're really kind of looking to be more than just an accounting firm to our clients and really help them become more successful in their business. So last year, we started a service offering that we think helps to that end. And the way the service offering works is there's 4 quarterly workshops throughout the year that I facilitate. So we have a business leader group, and we get anywhere from 10 to 15 that attend these quarterly workshops. And during these quarterly workshops, there's opportunities for business leaders to learn from each other, because a lot of business owners have some of the same problems. So it's a peer-to-peer sharing, peer-to-peer networking, learning from each other. But it is a regular program that I'm facilitating. So we're talking about strategy and profitability and issues with growth and benchmarking. So in addition, so the service offering includes this business leader group that meets quarterly, but then they also have access to this online portal that they have access to 24/7. And through this online portal, they have access to online courses and leadership and change management and organizational effectiveness. They have access to online tools, strategic SWOT, product portfolio matrix. I mean, there's over 150 different types of tools. So if they have an issue, say for pricing, they can go into this toolbox and pull up this tool for pricing that could help guide them. So their strategy framework sort of tools. Also, they have access to over 500 business leaders all over the world, so they could interact through this portal with other business leaders all over the world.
Oh, great.
So that's something that we're really excited about. And there's really no other accounting firm in Atlanta that has that sort of service offering.
Yeah, people want to know what other people are doing. I mean, collaboration is really important to any business. That's why business leaders, business owners go to these conferences and learn from other companies as well. I can see how that would really be a positive move. That's good stuff. So that can be very exciting for a lot of people and attract a different category of employee as well. What would you say attracts your people to your firm mostly at this
I think
stage?
the fact that they are, well, first of all, I think it's a fun place to work. I mean, I've been here at the firm over 11 years, and you just don't stay that long at a firm if the people are not fun to work with and if the job is not challenging. And just as a little bit of a segue, when you ask somebody about their job satisfaction, for the most part, the number one thing is not necessarily salary. It's really the people that you work with and how stimulating the job is. So we think that we provide a really stimulating environment for our people, and we have a lot of fun doing it, work hard, play hard. And for our first-year staff, and not every firm does this, but they're given the opportunity initially to work in both the audit and the tax side. Because if you're a first-year staff, you're maybe 24, 25 years old. It's hard to know at that point really what you want to specialize in. So they get a chance to work in a couple of different areas. And so I think that's another thing that draws people to the firm.
It seems like you've got enough going on in the company that you've got almost something for everyone. I mean, it really does sound that way.
Well, I love what I do, and from the other business owners here as well. They're passionate about what they do as well, and I could honestly say I really look forward to coming into work. I enjoy helping people, and I'm able to do that through my job, and I really like the opportunity of working with different size clients. We work with startup clients. Our largest client has $500-600 million in revenue, so that's a pretty big range. So I get a chance to work with different sizes of clients that are in different life cycle of the business, plus different industries, which is really interesting. And I'm learning all the time. I mean, you would think, I've been here 10, 11 years, I would know everything. Well, as a professional, I think you always have to learn. So I'm a certified valuation analyst. I do business valuations, I mentioned. And there's a lot that's changing in that industry that you have to keep up with. Also would want to mention that I'm a CEPA, Certified Exit Planning Advisor. And I think that's going to be a growth area for the firm. So we help businesses exit. If you're a business owner and you don't know what's the best way to exit from the business, maybe it's maybe people think, well, it's easy to exit, you just sell the business, and maybe that's not the best thing to do.
No, that's true, and there's a lot to do with, especially depending on the level of wealth as to how that's all. It can get pretty complex, and so those professional services can be of great value to business owners for sure. They're wrapped up in their company, and so do people tend to overthink the value of their company, or do they underestimate it? As a rule, is that a fair question?
Well, it's a fair question, and it's interesting that you say that, because what we see is the biggest reason that deals don't go through is unrealistic expectations between the buyer and the seller. And the seller, in general, always tends to overinflate what they think the business valuation is. And that's where kind of I come in, and we like to actually get involved 1 year out for a number of reasons. So if we get involved in time, there's a lot of business consulting that we could work with the client over the next year to increase the value of their business. And so when we go into an engagement, we look at what the value drivers are of the business. Then we put together a plan to increase the value. Plus, as a certified valuation analyst, I mean, I can go in and do an analysis and tell them what their business is worth. But you're exactly right.
Oh, sure. Okay. Do you guys have a mission statement? How does it?
We do.
Okay.
We do.
Is that something new, or is that an ongoing? Has always been a.
Well, I'll just to segue a little bit. As we're working with business owners. That's one of the things that we help them do, is to get more focused. You hear about mission and vision and values. I went to, my colleagues and said, well, we better make sure we have a mission statement as well, if we're kind of, making sure that our clients do. But our mission statement is very simple. It's to enhance the financial success of our clients and ensure the professional growth of our people. So, we pride ourselves on providing very personalized, hands-on, and that's why we have clients that we've had for 30 years, and that's why clients refer other clients to us, is because we have deep industry and technical knowledge of really much, much larger firms, but we're small enough that we can provide that personalized care to our clients. And so our clients always come first, and we want our clients to be successful, but at the same time, we want to provide an environment that's fun for the people that work at Gross Collins. And so we look at, we take very seriously the professional growth of our associates as well.
Yeah, I can see that's a great mission statement.